There's a man on the sidewalk bleeding, a woman crying in the rain. Crowds all gathered in a half circle, holding screens instead of hands. Everybody's got it on video, nobody's asking, are you okay? We're too busy chasing moments to notice lives are slipping away. Put the phone down, lend a hand, be the help, not just a stand. A heart in trouble needs a heartbeat, not another view or share. Someday it might be you lying there, praying someone understands. Put the phone down, show some mercy, let compassion lead the plan. We used to learn from front porch lessons from the hands that raised us right. You didn't walk past a neighbor hen, you stayed until they were all right. Now silence hides behind a lens and kindness waits its turn. We watch the world fall apart while the red light says recurred. Put the phone down, lend a hand, be the help, not just to stand. A life don't need a headline, it needs someone who cares. You can't fix the whole wide world, but you can help where you stand. Put the phone down, show some mercy, be a neighbor again. It ain't wrong to tell the story, but it's wrong to miss the pain. If your first move isn't kindness, then something's gone astray. History remembers heroes, not the ones who just looked on. Love was never meant to be a witness, it was meant to carry on. One day when the screen goes dark and the crowd has moved along, what will matter ain't the footage, it'll be the good you've done. A hand that lifts, a voice that cares, a moment spent being brave. That's the kind of memory that truly gets saved. Put the phone down, lend a hand, let your heart take a stand. The world's already hurting, don't let it hurt alone. If we want a better tomorrow, it starts right here, right now. Put the phone down, choose compassion, that's how we turn this world around. Keep your camera in your pocket, keep your kindness in your hands. That's how we look after each other. That's how we become human now. I stood there sweating in a borrowed suit, tried to joke just to calm my hands. When you walked down that old church aisle, I knew I was a better man. Your daddy shook my trembling grip, said, son, love her, do your best. I said I do, like I was ready, didn't know how hard love gets. That wedding day meant the world to me. I meant every word I said out loud. I thought love was just staying faithful, didn't know it meant staying soft. Somewhere between bills and pride, I forgot how to listen, not defend. Yeah, I loved you the only way I knew how. Turns out it wasn't enough in the end. I worked late, thought that was loving, thought providing was the key. Didn't see you slipping away while I was busy being me. Every fight I had to win, every silence I let grow. I didn't cheat, I didn't leave, but I still let us go. That wedding day meant the world to me. Your name felt heavy on my chest. I wore that ring like a promise, but I didn't protect the rest. I thought time would fix the cracks, thought love was something strong men then. I loved you the only way I knew how. Turns out it wasn't enough in the end. Divorce ain't anger, it's regret. It's replaying nights you should have stayed. It's realizing too late she didn't want space, she wanted safe. I'd give anything to unsay words, to show up when I walked away. A man don't always lose his family, sometimes he just forgets to stay. Now the house feels twice its size, every sound cuts deep and slow. Your coffee cup still by the sink, like it's waiting for you to come home. I pass that church on Sunday mornings, can't bring myself to look. That man who stood there promising forever didn't read the fine print in the book. Final wedding day meant the world to me, still does if I'm being honest now. I'd trade every ounce of being right just to be the man you needed then. Love ain't loud and it ain't proud, it's showing up again and again. I loved you the only way I knew how. God, I wish I knew better back then. If love's a lesson, I learned it late. Paid the price, now I understand. Sometimes divorce ain't losing your wife, it's losing the man you thought you were.
Woke up early in my mama's house, white dress hanging on the door. She fixed my hair with shaking hands, said love's worth fighting for. When I saw you standing at that altar, trying hard not to cry, I thought this man will be my home. I didn't know homes can go cold inside. That wedding day meant the world to me. I believed every word we said. I thought love was being chosen, even on the nights we went to bed upset. I didn't need perfect, didn't need rich, just needed you present then. I loved you the only way I knew how, and I tried to stay until the end. I learned how to soften my questions so they wouldn't start a fight. Learned how to cry in the bathroom so you could sleep through the night. I asked for love in smaller ways till asking felt like blame. Funny how wanting to be held can somehow sound like complaining. That wedding day meant the world to me. I wore my ring like hope, but every time you chose the silence, I felt the The day I stopped raising my voice was the day you should have been afraid. 'Cause women don't quit when they're angry, they quit when the pain won't change. I grieved us while we were married, mourned you while you were still there. By the time I packed that suitcase, I'd already said my prayers. I left the pictures on the mantle, didn't want to rewrite the past. We were real, we were beautiful, just couldn't make it last. I don't hate you, I still hope you're well. That part surprised me too. Leaving wasn't lack of love, it was choosing me when you wouldn't. One wedding day still means the world to me, even though it ended this way. Love taught me how to give my all and when to walk away. If I ever say I do again, it won't be out of fear of being alone. I'll choose a man who chooses me, or I'll keep building my own home. I didn't fail in loving you, I just learned my worth too late. Some goodbyes are acts of courage, and staying isn't always brave.
I stood there in my Sunday best, trying hard to catch my breath. When you came walking down that aisle, I forgot about the rest. Mama fixed my veil just right, said, girl, love's worth the fight. When you took my shaking hand, I believed with all my might. Together we meant it then, every word we said, every promise, every vow. We thought love was holding on, didn't know how to hold it right. Time changed us slow and quietly, like a river wears down stone. We meant it then with all our hearts, just didn't know what we need to hold on. I thought keeping food on the table was the best way I could care. Didn't hear you calling out through the silence in the air. It didn't need a diamond ring or a bigger piece of land. I just needed you beside me, trying hard to understand. Together we meant it then, back when love was new, back before the long nights grew. Faithful hearts don't guarantee you won't drift when days are blue. We learned too late what love demands, when pride won't let you bend. We meant it then with all our hearts, but I'd swear we still do, friend. I begged in ways you couldn't hear. I stayed, but I stayed wrong. Sometimes love don't end in anger, it just don't last that long. That ring's still sitting in my truck, right there on the dash. I can't bring myself to throw it out, Can't take back what we had. I kept the pictures, everyone didn't tear a single page. We were young, we were trying, that still matters with age. Together, we meant it then, that wedding day. It meant the whole wide world. We just didn't know forever would be harder than we heard. If love ever comes back around, we'll know what those words can do. We meant it dear with all our hearts, and somehow we still do. Some loves last a lifetime, some just teach you how. You've argued in the kitchen past midnight, slept on words you couldn't take back, faced mornings heavy with questions, wondered if love was running out of gas. You've both been wrong, both been hurting, both thought about the door. But you stayed when it was hardest, learned what staying's really for. So here's to the couple still choosing, even when choosing hurts, who know love ain't always roses. Sometimes it's rolling up your sleeves and work. Backing out ain't always freedom, grass ain't greener down the road. Sometimes the best thing you'll ever find is what you already hold. You've learned how to say I'm sorry, and when to just stay quiet and listen. Learn that winning every argument ain't the same as a healthy marriage. You've seen each other at your weakest, heard the cracks inside your voice, and every time you could have left, you made the harder choice. So here's to the couple still choosing, after the spark has changed its flame, who know commitment's more than feelings, it's faith when days feel the same. Walking away looks easy, starting over don't come free. Sometimes the bravest thing you'll ever do is stay and learn to see. You don't know what's waiting out there behind another door or name. Every heart carries its own storm, every love asks for the same. Running don't erase the struggle, it just trades one hurt for another. Real love ain't found in perfect people, it's built by staying with each other. You've laughed again after the tears fell, found your way back hand in hand. Love grew deeper, not louder, stronger than you ever planned. You're not the same ones who said I do, you're better for the miles you made. What almost broke you is what taught you how to stay. So here's to the couple still choosing, still committed, still standing tall, who know love's not about escaping, but growing through it all. Backing out ain't always the answer, the unknown ain't always kind. Sometimes forever is learning celebrate staying much, but heaven knows a cost. So here's to the hearts that held on tight when it would have been easier to get lost. Stepped into love with no reservations, no second thoughts, just an open door. You laid your heart bare, trusting devotion, thinking love was worth the risks you'd score. It's not about the things you lack, it's the dreams that fade when turned for gain. Love was never meant to be a contract, never meant to feel like chains. When hearts are open and vows are heartfelt, they don't tally in losses or gains. Give your world for those who matter. That truth was never up for debate, but it stings when your intentions are doubted in a game where feelings can't relate. You're not bitter about what's fair, just feeling lost in this deep despair. Love was never meant to be a contract, never meant to feel like chains. When hearts are open and vows are heartfelt, they don't tally in losses or gains. You can grieve the love you once had and still hold on to dreams that last. Sunrise finds me on a gravel road, same old truck, same heavy load. Gas costs more, paychecks thin, trying hard just to break even. Same blue sky above our heads, same tears falling when someone's dead. It's expensive living in this world now. Every dream got a price somehow. Fear runs fast, hope runs slow. Hard times everywhere you go. wouldn't talk for a little while. Now we argue who's wrong or right, burning bridges day and night. But if we choose love when we're afraid, say a prayer instead of blame. It's expensive living in this world now. Every dream got a price somehow. Fear runs fast, hope runs slow. Hard times everywhere you go. So I'll keep driving, holding on, believing better days will come. They said the dream lives down the road, where fields are green and burdens light. I packed my bags and turned the key, hoping to find my place in the light. But the road is hard and the nights are long. With every step I wonder if I'm wrong. Wake ourselves, we're still dreaming. This country road is slowly fading. Wake us up, we're still believing. But our hearts feel heavy, love is waiting. I thought I'd found a little peace with a patch of land where love could grow. But bills and worries stack like hay. It's a different dream than what I know. Just a little more, we'll find a way. Hope keeps rising with the break of